Daniel. He's 14 years
My
old.
name's Daniel. I'm 14 years old. I burnt Chrissy up in the first round, and the rest of you are going to be left eating my dust.
How do you reckon Chrissy's doing these days?
Don't know. She ate my dust, mate. That's what she's doing.
Mate. Not even an afterthought.
Nope. A mere blip in my rearview mirror.
With a dusty mouth.
That sounded really wrong.
Now that is an
kind of
OnlyFans
the idea.
pitch.
Right, I'm
not
actually
a good
recording
one.
my backup audio now as well, but hey.
Oh yeah, I should do that too.
Yeah, I should do that as well.
When did it happen that Tim started reminding us of audio technicalities?
Professionalism in the house.
Hello live stream.
Hello.
I should put on the preview screen to make sure everything is fine.
Hey, look, we're doing the Insta thing again. I feel so down with the kids.
Down
Not
with
in
the
that way.
Down with the 40-year-olds, yeah.
Yeah, boy. What is up?
That's a good point. I just have to quickly. Oh, that stream's working. That's good. That's good. We're in portrait mode, and we're in landscape mode simultaneously, both on YouTube. That's cool.
Wow.
I like that. I like
Do
that a
you?
lot.
How
I
much?
do.
Really?
A lot. A lot. A lot.
A lot.
A lot. I like that. A lot. A lot. Can you put the quality down for the preview.
Oh, you asked it.
Sorry.
You ask it nicely. It probably will.
I tend to say things out loud when I'm doing them. Talk amongst yourselves.
That could be in the wrong
that didn't
situation.
work.
That could be really quite problematic. Like manoeuvring out a difficult poo.
That's not what my mind went, but okay. You do
That's
poo.
not where I think our minds probably went to the same place, Tim. But I just thought that was probably something that I could vocalize without sounding like
bit more friendly. for,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Listening purposes.
I'll say this while I'm
not?
fumbling with
Maybe.
things to do. So Tim messaged me to say that I cycled past him without saying hello the other day because I didn't see him, and it's because I was riding a line bike. To which Tim was making fun of me for one, riding a line bike, and two, having my headphones in while I was doing it. But I want to put out.
I was
want to put out
chastising you for doing that. It's unsafe
Yeah.
and stupid. But hey.
I don't care. I will say though, that is probably the only time in Finchley you'll ever see someone riding a line bike that is not stolen. and didn't let the air out of the tires when they finished riding
this
it.
comes back to haunt you. I would like to verify that I had not stolen that line bike.
I rode on the road, not the pavement. I used my turn signals. Like I did my cycling proficiency test from when I was in primary school. I remember all of that stuff.
Didn't wear a helmet and was wearing headphones though.
I don't need a helmet.
Yes, you
What am I
do.
going to, no, look, it's all.
If
like,
you value
it's a
the
shell,
contents
mate.
of your head,
that's
I value the contents of your head. You don't even have hair as protection in case it bounces or something common. So,
Yeah, you don't even have the excuse of, well, it would give me helmet hair, which is the
Yeah.
I end up
excuse.
in a horrible accident and end up in a wheelchair hooked to a machine, I'll make sure I'm still editing the podcast.
Okay.
Just-
You'll be our Professor X.
Like what again, Coleman? No, let's not get Coleman cancelled.
Yeah.
hold on. Whenever Tim starts going on a tangent, I'll start going.
Nurse! He's doing it again.
It'll be a Breaking Bad for you there. Right, shall we do a podcast?
Yes, let's.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Let's go.
Episode
657.
worst episode ever.
We'll do it
Getting in early.
BRB
Start now.
UK. Do it live.
Yeah.
Worst teeth, better accents. We'll do it live.
Hello, Hello, and indeed, ahoy, hoy, ladies, gents, and everyone else out there. I hope you're having a lovely one. It's episode 657 of BRB UK. I'm Dan, I'm one of your hosts. Good evening, good day, wherever you are. It's not only me, you lucky scamps. I'm also joined, and you're also joined by Tim. Say hello, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
And the helmetless wonder that is Coleman.
Hi.
No helmet, Coleman.
Yeah. Don't have a helmet.
No helmet.
Don't tell me. No one tell my mum. No.
Okay.
Hell. Mate.
Wow.
I realised as I said it.
out of context, people don't know that we were talking about
It's
helmets on
almost like
bicycles
that's why
before
I
the
said
show.
it like that, Tim.
Which is-
You
I know.
Surely
then
you know
also-
long enough, if there is some low-hanging plums of a knob joke, I'm going to go there.
Low hanging plum. And then Coleman then using the Ouija board motion to contact his mum. Anyway, right, fine.
Say
Good
hello to
start
my
to the
boy
show,
there as well,
guys.
mate.
That's
Dark
brilliant.
start,
Well done.
dark start of the day.
Whoa! How are we all on this cheery day?
I was going to jump in and do that as well. Yes. Okay. All right. It's been a gay. It's been a game.
It's been a wow. Okay.
It's been a gay day.
It's been a
It's been a
day.
gay old day.
Wow. We are Jesus. We are trying very hard to get cancelled today.
I really have been cycling a line
If you've
bike.
seen the pre-roll,
yeah. Are
Coleman
you
was
sure
also
you
trying to
did-
get cancelled there as well.
Yeah, are you sure you didn't hit your head on that ride, Coleman?
Maybe so. I will say that it has
Please
been
put-
a week
Are you
of
sure that's a good idea?
not many new games for me to play, so it's been more dispatch. I did talk about the last episodes coming out, the last two episodes. I have finished that on my Steam Deck on my little
Nice.
commute to work. I have thoroughly enjoyed that game. I've completed through a good run, and now I'm doing the bastard run, as I tend to do, where I just make all the nasty
Sean Bean.
choices in the game to see what happens. Yes, yeah, Sean Bean run. Maybe I'll
I must say,
rename it that.
I really enjoyed my Sean Bean run of Mass Effect, actually, where I was just an absolute multi-tool to
It is
everyone.
good.
See
Just
what I did
punching
there? An
reporters
absolute
left and right.
multi-tool, yes. One more time, an absolute multi. Anyone? Anyone? Any takers?
We heard it, Dan.
Yeah, all
we
right,
did
okay.
hear
We heard it.
Just thought I'd
It was
just,
good.
just double check. All right,
It-
okay.
it-
thanks.
Sorry, hold on. I've got a
I
rim shot
titted
somewhere.
inside.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's very kind of you. I would say that's an overreaction, Tim, personally.
Sounds
But
hot.
it's quite fun doing the evil man or evil person run. I quite like it. It's quite
Yeah.
fun. Which kind of goes because my default state is one of Paragon and trying to please everybody. But just it's actually quite a liberating sensation being an absolute helmet.
Yeah, to bring
Well, I
it.
told you a good one for that. Sorry, Tim. A good one for that was Walking Dead. I was replaying Walking Dead a long time ago, and when I was on my second playthrough, I went, screw it, I'm just gonna. And I was doing it because I initially started playing that game on the 360, and at some point switched to a different platform because those kept going well into the PS4. And I had to replay the original episodes again to kind of get it to where I want it. I went, do you know what? I'm just going to do the opposite of what I did last time and see how that goes out. And even though you're an absolute arse all through that game, it seems your connections are a lot more solid for the second game. So I went, this is actually like a bonus. Like, yeah, it was cool. I liked it.
For
Walking
a
Dead.
slightly more up-to-date touch point, I was talking about Outer Worlds last week, and
Oh, yeah.
Outer Worlds 2. And I picked, like, renegade background story and all this type of stuff. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'll
edgy,
be
aren't you, Tim?
edgy and abrasive and horrible. And then I couldn't help it. Like, just when, even though I didn't really care about my teammates, when they were, like, going into personal details and stuff, I'm like, oh, I kind of got to be nice. I just
Have you?
don't default
though?
to being an a-hole. So, yeah, I was just like, I don't know.
It's not like real life at all.
Yeah, exactly. we go the opposite to how we do in real life. Yes.
Yes. Let's claim that is the case, shall we?
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking of getting into the first Outer Worlds again, just because I was looking at some performance. As I listened back to the episode to do the editing, things that we talk about, I'll go, oh yeah, that was a thing we said. I should actually follow up on that. And I started looking up spec videos on just the performance of Outer Worlds 1 on the Steam Deck compared to how it was when I first started playing it. And it looks a lot more plausible than it did before. So I might try
Plausible.
that again. Plausible again. I will say as well, the other thing we were talking about is the power of the new Steam Cube, the Gabe Cube, the Steam console, not a console type thing. And I did actually look up how much power comparable to the Steam machine in Game Boys. Original Game Boys would be 2,002,088. Sorry, was that right? 2,002,819 original Game Boys to power the Steam machine. So there you go.
The question is, though, really, though, Coleman, how many bits is it?
Ah, damn it! I'll go. All right, I'll be
I'm
back.
guessing 64. It's 64. It will be 64. Everything's 64-bit, Tim. Everything.
Will it have?
Everything is 64-bit.
Will it have blast processing?
Well, that is
Yes.
the important question to ask.
Will it
Blast
use
processing.
Mode 7?
I'm still.
Does it require
I
an
just
expansion pack?
just with the prices of memory going absolutely bananas at the moment, I've got a horrible feeling it's going to come in at a not great price point. To me, it needs to land as near to 600 quid as it can.
I heard Americans predicting $600, which sounds a little on the low side. Now, I know we'll probably get the equivalent in pounds, or, just the direct thing,
Did you see the Linus quote from Linus Tech Tips, where he did his video?
I've gone offline, but humour me.
Fair enough. So he went over to Valve. He was one of the first people to drop their videos with impressions on it and stuff. And then it was basically quite a complimentary video. But then following on, he's had some quotes that aren't so complimentary. And one of them being like he doesn't agree with what he thinks the price will be, because he asked them if it would be console price. And they said, well, what do you think a console price is? And he went, I don't know, $500. And then everyone went very quiet and kind of looked at their feet.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah, price might be an issue with that thing. But that's the future. Shall we talk about the games we done played this week?
Yes, to humour myself, and because I like challenge mode on a podcast, we're going to let Tim go first, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, fair enough.
Well,
Yeah, we'll let Tim go first.
I was gonna try and play Clover Pit because I'm interested in that game, but I have not got to that. I hopefully get to that next week.
Okay.
We'll come back to that one. But
The games we done played, Tim. Not the games we were going to play but didn't done play.
I know. I'm just mentioning it, especially as I don't know if you're aware, but and I don't want to make all our live viewers actually abandon us, but there's an Xbox partner preview going on, and they just mentioned it in that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Hey ho. But
Everything's an Xbox, it's fine.
I mainly played a hell of a lot more Luminous this week in various different forms than the form I talked about last week. So I just thought I'd touch on that a little bit more. I spoke about it last week. I've been playing it on PS5. I have continued to play it on PS5, but I played it in VR, whereas I hadn't done last week. And while it's much the same game, obviously the same tunes and the same sort of gameplay, it is transformative in some ways. I'll stop short of saying transcendent, but one of the things that makes a major difference is actually the transitions between one tune to another. It like in VR, like there's a lot of stuff that just graphically doesn't happen in going from one scene to another, or it just doesn't seem as significant. Whereas going from one song to another, there's actual like scenes that you go through and stuff that it takes you through and stuff that looks a lot more impressive in VR, and like to the point where I don't even know if it is in the flat screen version of the game or I just didn't notice it. But like that is kind of a bit different as well. I also find it, especially when you've got headphones on top of being in VR, I find that much easier to fully concentrate and then get into that state of synesthesia, as they call it, but just hyper focused on what you're doing and kind of like it does seem like a different experience in VR, and it does notch it up another level for me in terms of how much I rate the game. Still like the game generally anyway. But yeah, like in VR, it has been really, really good. The only thing I'd say is a slight criticism is it doesn't seem as crisp as it could be, or as crisp as Tetris Connected was in the headset. But other than that, like it looks and plays really well and is very good, basically.
You mean the sound or the visuals? What do you mean the headset?
Visuals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the VR specifically. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it like kind of, how does it work? Is it just kind of like a floating kind of game field in front of you, or is it actual depth? Does depth play
right,
into it at all? Or
and at first, I actually put the headset on.
good start.
And
Well done.
when I was already
You didn't
had the
say where
game
you put it.
going, and it just did it as a big flat screen in front of me, which you can do with any game with the PSVR headset, if you weren't aware of that anyway, or PSVR 2 headset. But actually, like booting back into the game, like first of all, the loading screen. You know, I love talking about loading screens and menus, but all of that has like a 3D
Hang on, Tim,
element to it.
hang
Like
on, one
it's
sec.
got, it's
one
got
sec,
a
Tim, just
yeah. But all of that's got like a 3D area around you, and like there's a like the kind of theme to the opening of the game and all that has, and one of the tunes in the game has like a man that's kind of made out of floating bits, kind of sort of diffused kind of person is kind of walking towards you, and that's part of it as well. But like just generally, like there is whatever is going on in the environment has a 3D environment around you that matches the theme of what's going on. And like some of the actual, I called them distractions last week, but some of the like the elements of the theme of what's going on, like if you're watching the video thing, there's a big like dancing snake, and there's big kind of chameleons that are kind of head banging next to the either side of the kind of play area and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a train level where you're traveling down the train tracks, and there's like just the kind of countryside rolling past you sort of thing. But yeah,
So all this is happening around you instead of directly in front of you.
yes, instead of directly in front of you, so you feel
sounds
much
cool.
more immersed in what's going on in a really good way that actually, as I said, it does help you concentrate on what you're doing a bit more, but it also just feels a more encompassing kind of environment that's actually putting you in the center of things, rather than just having you being a voyeur to it, basically. But
Ooh.
but yeah,
Someone's
like
got his word of the day toilet paper.
I know,
but
yes.
it's
All
yeah,
about
like
pervy things.
as I said, it's not like, oh my god, it's a whole new game, but it does give a different feeling to the same game. And yeah, it was really like, okay, now I see why I've heard people that have played this in VR hold this in higher regard than I've heard people, and people have been talking about, you know, in high regard generally, but people that have been playing in VR have been talking about even more, and I can see why now, basically.
I will say that there is an appeal there that I can quite see. It's because like every day there's this big screen at Tottenham Court Road, and if you go inside there, it's like screens on all sides of this big room and the roof and stuff. And sometimes they do little events in there, and sometimes they just have like a big aquarium that's like or a little movie that's going on. Sometimes you get to play Tetris. That's pretty cool. But you know, you stand in that, and when there's a big full motion video going on all around you and above you, and it kind of different scales, so that's pretty cool. So the idea of having all this going around, I think the only problem would be is I'd want to watch what was going around me when I'm meant to be focusing directly in front of me.
Well, yeah.
That was going to be my question, because I've always found, it kind of comes goes with illumination. Some of the backgrounds I feel like quite distracting, and it'd be interesting to me. That would be my concern with it in VR, that you just spend, you know, like you said, Carmen, I'd probably be the same, just kind of rubbernecking what's going on around me rather than actually concentrating on playing the game.
I think it gives you such a level of hyper concentration over and above what you would get without it, that, like, as I said, I called them distractions when I was just playing it in the flat screen mode last week. And I found them less distracting in VR than they are, even though, as I said, they're more all-encompassing. One of the things that ever so slight spoilers, but the last level in the game,
Spoilers for a puzzle game.
A puzzle game.
exactly. That's why I said slight. Like, I don't think anyone will care too much, but if you really care, skip ahead
Tim,
a few minutes.
Spoilers. The end
yeah.
of Tetris. There's a space shuttle.
No,
all right,
but they do something slightly different for the last level, and it occurred to me when playing this that I don't know, because of the structure of the game is different in this one than it was, and I spoke about it, I won't go into too much, but basically the journey mode is broken up into segments, and you can restart even like midway through one of those segments. So it's a bit easier and more accessible to unlock all the songs through journey mode than having to just go from the start of the game like you did in the previous version in Lumines and Lumines Remastered. So it's easier to unlock all of those things. But I got to the last level and I was like, I'm not sure I've unlocked the last level in Lumines, despite how much I've played it and how much I've played it over the years. I'm not 100% sure that I've done that. So it's possible that this was available in other things and I haven't seen it. But it basically does a different thing for the last level. The last level is a standalone level, so it's not like a section of 4 or 5 like the previous kind of ones were. And it instead of giving you a limit of blocks that you need to try and clear and just clear, I think it's like 90 or 120 blocks that you need to clear to get to the next level. It's just got 10 minutes. You just go for 10 minutes and do however many you can in those 10 minutes. It's also got remixes of some of the songs that you've seen throughout the game, and it remixes them together. So I just thought that was really cool. It was really interesting. And it's also got, you've got Loomies, which are kind of the little characters that you unlock as you go throughout the game, and they're like a little avatar-y thing that you float around the menus with, but then also kind of just sit next to the screen and represents, it's like a representation of you when you're playing. But you can unlock different bits of those as you go throughout the game. But then it's in the final level, it's got like hundreds of those like roaming around, and then there's a whole thing it does with those in the end credits and stuff as well. So yeah, like there's just a bit more going on and a bit more interest. But yeah, I like having played all the way through the game to completion and played in VR, really enjoyed it. On a much smaller note as well, I also, after we discussed it on last week's show, did download Lumines Remastered on the Steam Deck and have been enjoying that as well. So that took up my other gaming time as well. But I basically unlocked quite a lot of that on my first go through. And I'm guessing you haven't played too much, Dan, because your score was not high when I checked out.
No. I literally haven't played for very long.
Shame.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Wow.
But then I did play
no time,
through all of the Versus stuff and unlocked all of that as well. And then, unlocked quite a lot of the other skins and stuff. So I've been enjoying going back to that as well. But yeah, Lumines has taken up my entire week this week of gaming. So yeah.
Jolly good.
Very good. I'm glad
Jolly
you're
good.
still
Well, Tim
enjoying
throwing me
it. I'm
under
still
the
not paying
illumination.
£35 for it, though.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that
and
Tim's
speaking
thrown
of,
me
that
under
is...
the high score bus, I should probably
Yeah.
explain myself and what else I've been playing.
Well, I was just going to quickly remind that Lumines Arise is available on PC, PlayStation 5. It's out now. It's $32.99 to $34.99, depending on your platform.
Mm-hmm. Quite a lot of money, I think, especially when you can get the remastered for very few pounds.
But you don't get the shiny visuals, Dan.
You do if you strap
They're
two
very
Steam
shiny.
Decks to your face.
I would
There's
like
VR.
to see your big chameleon.
My big geekhead is what
I've
you're going to
just
say.
sorry.
My massive
I just
geekhead.
thought of a question. I just thought of a genuine question.
Oh, flipping heck. All right.
Yeah.
Tim, can you play with a regular DualShock controller, or do you need
Yes.
a DualSense controller?
In fact, one of the reasons why I played more of the VR than I have of other VR games lately is because I could happily play this with my cat sat on my lap and not have to be waving controllers around, so I could play with the DualSense. I don't even know if it works with the other controllers. I think it probably does, but you can just play with DualSense. So this might be a good one for you, Coleman. No motion sickness, and you can play with DualSense, so you can actually get some use out of your headset.
Still £35. Right.
Yeah.
Dan,
Wait for a second.
what have you been playing?
I've been playing a little bit. I've only sunk a couple of hours into it so far, of the Seance of Blake Manor, which came out at the end of October. It's available on Steam, on PC.
Holy Blueprints, Batman.
What?
I said Holy Blueprints, Batman.
Yes, indeed. And it's a really great little game. So the setup of it is, like all good games, it's set in 1897 in Ireland, everyone's favourite period of Ireland. I think we can all agree.
Just like Ghost of Yoti.
Yes, exactly. And you play a private investigator called Declan Ward, and you've been charged with trying to solve the disappearance of a young lady in kind of build up to a séance that's due to kick off in a couple of days' time. at Blake Manor. So you're kind of there to try and piece it all together, understand who she was and why she's disappeared, and you've kind of got to speak to all of the cast of characters at Blake Manor, of which there are many, from druids to someone who's basically Basil Fawlty but Irish.
Excellent.
If you're having a séance for someone that's gone missing, I'm guessing
it's not the
gonna
séance.
go well.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
it's
okay.
not that, you bloody idiot. She was going to attend the séance,
Right, okay.
went missing.
Right. Okay.
And there's kind of all intrigue about the character there. There's a druid guy. There's kind of like a charlatan, a charlatan medium who, you know, is there for her own nefarious reasons. You've just got to kind of really try and work out what everyone's role there is, and try and understand how they might have contributed or not to the disappearance of the lady called Evelyn. So it's got quite a nice art style to it. It's a bit like, I don't know if, I mean, Tim, come on, I know you'll know this art style, but it kind of reminds me a bit of kind of like Mike Mignola's artwork from Hellboy. It's got that kind of mid 80s, early 90s kind of comic book feel. Very kind of striking colours. Very kind of great use of light and shade in it as well. And it's kind of
I see.
kind of a 2.5D ish. So the environment's all in 3D, but the characters are obviously kind of 2D. But what's so great about it is the sheer attention to detail in that art. It's not just, here's a character. You've actually, like, one of the mechanics in this game is that you've kind of got to not only work out the clues from what you're being told, but also pick up on, you know, how the individuals look. Like, one lady you notice has got a tan line where her wedding ring would be. So you think, oh, she's recently, you know.
I always notice that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so like she's recently jilted. You know, Coleman's on the prowl. Watch out. You know, it's just really nice how it's all about not only what you're being told and what you see in the environment, but also looking at kind of the people in front of you and what their characteristics are. It's essentially kind of an interactive detective fiction, I think is the best way to put it, but there's lots of different ways it can play out, apparently. So there's lots of depth of replayability, different ways you can fail immediately. The first playthrough I did, I failed it within 5 minutes because I got discovered somewhere where I shouldn't be, in the hotel manager's office. And he was like, "What are you doing? Get out of here." Which I promptly did, being a well-brought-up chap, obviously. But kind of the interesting mechanic here is that it's all about, you've got to factor in the passage of time. Everything you do and every time you interact with the environment, it takes up a certain amount of time. And one of the things you've got to understand, and becomes very important as the game progresses, is understanding where characters are going to be at a certain time. So it's, if you wanted to, you know, have a sneak round someone's room, you got to make sure you're doing that at a time where you're confident they're not going to be in their hotel room if you're looking for clues. And kind of where everyone is changes every hour, and that's part of what you've got to discover, is understanding, you know, who's going to be where, what interactions you might be able to eavesdrop on if you think a couple of folks are in cahoots or not. It's really, really nicely done. And it's really rich narrative to this game, and if it's the kind of thing, if you like a kind of a detective mystery, this is great. I'm really enjoying my time with it. It plays really nicely on the Steam Deck, unsurprisingly. It's not exactly a technically demanding game. But the whole setup of it is brilliant. The sound design's awesome. The visual design I absolutely love. And the voice acting, surprisingly, not that bad. It's often the case you worry with some of these cheaper games it's going to be marred by terrible voice acting, and especially something that's all about the storytelling. If the voice acting wasn't any good, it could really let it down. But no, I've really, really enjoyed it. The kind of the putting together the clues to come up with hypotheses and then try and put the puzzle of what really happened together. I really like it. It's kind of it's a nice change of pace from a lot of games which are kind of all in your face and full of action. Perhaps it's just because I'm an old giffer, but I actually quite enjoy kind of working my way around a story, and just really well written characters as well. Yeah, go for it.
I have a pretty boring question.
Yes.
You're playing it on the Steam Deck. This looks quite text-heavy in some areas. How is the translation to a smaller screen? So that's always a worry with games like this.
I would say all right, but definitely you need headphones in. You do need. It's not like, because often I'm playing on stuff in Steam Deck, I will often have the sound off or low so as not to disturb people. But this is something you need headphones on for. So.
Okay, cool.
I really enjoy it. I think you'd like it, Tim, actually. I think you'd really enjoy this game.
Yeah. I
It
mean, it
don't
doesn't
sound
sound
too
like
interesting or
any
anything.
duck detective, but you know. But yeah, I do like a detective thing.
You
What
like
is?
You like a mystery?
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What's-
Sails of Blake Manor, available on PC, out now for £16.75 and worth every penny as far as I can tell.
As a quick aside, before we jump into the news, what are we now expecting for the rest of the year? Are there more? Is there anything coming now?
I mean, some
Because I
awkward
remember,
bowel
like last
movements
year, we
as
were
I
all
have
holding
more
out
rich
for
food,
Indiana
that's what I'm
Jones.
expecting.
Is there like
What's
what
left?
have we got coming now? I think that's it now, isn't it?
You're making
still
me
got-
Google or
Yeah.
Google.
Well, I didn't
my
want you to
idea.
Google anything. I wanted you to use your expert knowledge of being a video gamer with a podcast.
I don't
Yeah,
think there's
that's
anything.
not happened for a long while, mate. There's Marvel Cosmic Invasions coming.
Oh, that's coming to Game Pass as well. I think though it's one of the only reasons.
Doesn't make any difference to me anymore.
Well, I think I've got
It's a
this
mobile
month.
game.
I think if it comes out this month, then I'm okay because I'm going to probably either. I don't think I'm going to completely cancel, but I think I'm going to do what you did and limit it down to, the
cheapo.
basic package.
So what else is coming? Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Switch 2 and Switch.
Yeah, I think he
Octopath
was talking about
Traveler
that.
0 is coming as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
And SpongeBob Patty Pursuit 2.
Oh, yeah, you got me.
Yeah. I thought you'd like that
I hear
one.
those games are pretty good. Like since they've been redoing the like they've had the remake and all those kind of things.
Christ, there's another bloody R-Type remake as well. R-Type Delta Reboosted.
Cool.
R-Type Delta HD Boosted. That's out today.
I haven't played R-Type for a very
Well, we
long
were-
time.
I love R-Type. R-Type.
Yeah,
so
you-
We were
good.
talking last year of switching our Game of the Year categories to kind of just go, right, December is the next year. And so we'll go December to November, and it makes it easier for us to kind of do Game of the Years. We don't really need to. There's nothing in December, is there?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh, well.
When's Resident Evil? Is that?
Next year.
That was
No,
that
next
was
year.
released in 1996, Tim.
The next one. I was trying to remember if there's anything else big.
Might be
coming out,
98, actually, to be
but-
fair.
Terminator 2D No Fate is what
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to. I may not be brilliant, but
It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. There's a couple of updates to games that I'm excited about. There's a new update coming to Ghost of Yoti in like a week's time, I think, and I think there's one today for Mafia: The Old Country that adds like a load of cars and skins and a first-person mode for driving and stuff. That looks pretty.
I
cool.
heard it was on sale. Apparently, it's an offer you can't refuse.
It very good.
Yes!
Well done, Dan.
Have it!
That game apparently did really, really well, and now they're getting to do the thing I wanted them to do. They're going to make a sequel to Mafia: The Old Country with that same team and expand on it. So that's really cool. Tim, I'll lend you my copy when I'm done with it.
okay. I don't know if I care. I watch you play it, and then I think that's all I need, really.
Oh, it's very
I don't know.
good.
Yeah, I might if I get bored at some point. Yeah, the only thing I can see that I'm really excited about for the rest of the year, as I said, Terminator 2D No Fate, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. But I'm thinking about it, like, it comes out December 1st, and I don't know if that means I'd have to pay for an extra month of
Am I missing
Game
something
Pass.
here? What the hell is Marvel Cosmic Invasion?
It's a bit like, X-Men's Legends, or like it's a scrolling beat 'em up with Marvel people, and I think you can switch on the fly between different characters.
No, I do know what you're talking about. I think it's just because it's got the name that sounds like so many of
It's
those
very
really
generic,
bad mobile Marvel games that I thought it was
okay,
one of
yeah.
those.
Yeah.
So whenever I see it listed out, okay. All right, shall we do some news?
Let's do some news.
big news this week, and it's the Game Awards. The Game Awards nominations have come out, and
Never heard of
yeah, well, it's the fake Game Awards. You know, we know the real ones are the BAFTA Game Awards over here in Britain.
Yeah.
But yes, the Game Awards from old Jeff Keighley. They've announced what the nominations are for everything, including the Game of the Year. And the Game of the Year, no big surprise to a lot of people. I can't remember their name. There's a streamer that keeps popping into my feed, and they literally guessed every single one of the nominations correctly. So well done. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, really good game. I need to get back into that. I think I need to rebuy that on console. I made the mistake of trying to play it on Steam Deck, which is functional. This is the best way to do it.
Functional. Exactly what I want to hear of a game. It's functional. Great.
I just
Sign me
really
up.
wanted. Well, at the time, I was still traveling one side of London to the other, so I was spending a lot of time on the tube each day, and I just wanted something really meaty to get into on the Steam Deck rather than just like little throwaway games, and that seemed like one I was going to take a gamble on, and it was cheaper on PC. Hollow Knight Silk Song, Tim's going to get Tim's secret game of the year, I think. Yeah, good. Hades 2,
Yeah, good.
yeah. Donkey
Still
Kong
haven't-
Bonanza. I'm going to try to get my hands on that before the year is out. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Yes. Of course, a Kojima
Coleman's
game
straight
is in there from a game that's a Game Awards that's held by Jeff Keighley. And Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I think the only game on here that we've all played.
Yes, and
Yes.
and it's a chuffing good game as well.
It's a great
It
game.
is a
I'm
good
not sure it's
game.
gonna
I
end
think
up
the
in my-
grinding. Sorry,
sorry,
go
go
on. I think the style and the kind of individuality of the game, and the whole idea of, hey, we took the kind of style of a Japanese game and did it in a European studio. Really, really good approach. I liked that. I think it went way too hard on the grindiness that put a lot of people off.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
game.
I really enjoyed it. I think it's very good. I can understand it getting its praise, and I think it deserves that praise. For me personally, I got up to a point with it, and then it just did one thing that made something a bit more difficult, so I put it down for a bit, and it's encouraged me to never go back to it, and I'm not sure I ever will. As a result, I don't know if it's going to get in my personal picks of like my 3 games of the year. It's definitely in with an honourable mention, but I don't know if it's going to make.
I'm
the
sure
top
that will be
3.
of great comfort to them, Tim.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll give you a good story of picking the game down and putting it back up again. I got home from work and the man called Rick was playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and he's been putting a lot of hours into it, and he was very frustrated with that game. And I remember
really?
him getting quite annoyed with it. He's like, I'm done. I've uninstalled the game. I'm not playing it anymore. I got up to work the next day. I go downstairs and I can see all the lights are on, and he's playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. And I went, I thought you uninstalled it. He goes, well, I reinstalled it. So it gets
Rick.
its hooks in you, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That still amuses me. So yeah, game of the year. Best game direction. I'll go through these quick. Best game direction: Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the beach. That game, much like the first one, that game keeps like building up as you go on, so it could be off-putting as you start, but yeah, really, really good. Ghost of Yotai, I think that one stays the same level all the way through, to be fair. I don't know what you think, Tim.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hades 2,
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
same as
Like.
the first one,
Still
but
haven't picked
more.
up, but yeah.
It's good.
Although
You like-
that argument's there for Ghost of Yotai as well. Split Fiction. I like
Split
that
Click.
game, but Split Fiction. I like that game. I like the idea of that game. I feel it outstayed its welcome a bit, and I got a little bit bored like halfway through, kind of the repetition of that game, but still good. I like that game. It's good if you got kids, I reckon. Best narrative. Well, we got best art direction, best score and music, best audio design. What do we want? We want like the best esports performers. Where's that? Oh, here you go. Best
Yeah, we do.
performer. Here you go. Best performer. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Ben Starr as Verso in Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Actually, you did all right.
Konatsu Kato as Hinako Shamuzu in Silent Hill F. I need to get back to that. They patched it finally. I need to go back and
Ooh.
play that. Erika Ishii as Atsu in Ghost of Yoto. I've been really enjoying them in that game. Jennifer English.
She got
as-
slated, so I'd like to vote for her just because I think it's a really good performance, and I don't understand why it got so much criticism apart from internet misogyny. But you know, hey.
She does good dry humor that isn't like that kind of obnoxious humor,
Yeah,
the
it's
kind of like
cutting, but,
Aquafina in any film she's in that annoys people. Jennifer English as Melee in Claire Obscura Expedition 33. Charlie Cox as Gustav in Claire Obscura Expedition 33. You got to throw him in there. He's a Marvel guy and he's in a video game. Of course you got to throw him in. Troy Baker as Indiana Jones. I don't think it's a good performance. He's just doing an impression of Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Right, but I think it's that is a hard thing to do because people know that character so well.
Yeah.
That I do actually think and they know Troy Baker so well that it's easy to like hear any discrepancies. So I think he did a very good job of that. I think didn't they like modulate his voice slightly as well? Like, wasn't it done with some effects as well?
I think they did. I think they altered the pitch of it.
Yeah,
somewhat to make it more in the kind of timbre of Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
I think that's
so.
what I heard.
But
allegedly. Best what?
Best ongoing game. Final Fantasy, the MMO one. Whoa, that went wonky. I'm going to guess that's a service problem. Let me just check we're still online.
Fair, maybe.
I think we're
still live.
Okay. All right, that was weird. I might not cut this out because I will forget. I think No Man's Sky should win Best Ongoing Game every year, all the time, because the amount they put into that game is insane.
Just celebrate the sheer lack of business acumen that's gone on to piling more and more resources into that game over 10 years.
Here you go, Tim.
Although
I'm going to get you to look away from your phone. Are you ready for this?
Okay. Yeah.
Best VR AR game.
Mm-hmm.
Alien Rogue Incursion.
Yeah, that's not a good pick, but yeah.
Arcan Age.
I heard it was all right. That is probably a good pick.
Was that the one that was Skydance?
No, I don't think so. I
monsters.
think it was it may have been published by them, but I can't remember who the publisher was. But I know it was a smaller indie developer.
Fireproof Games.
2 people or something.
No, sorry. Virtue Virus VR. That's the name of the developer.
But I'd been meaning to pick that up, especially as it's on sale. If I wasn't busy with other things, I probably would have done, because I've heard very, very good things about that. It came out at a time when I wasn't really playing VR for a bit. So,
Ghost Town.
I've heard good things, but I don't know much about it. Like, I've heard people praise it, but I don't know much about the actual game, so I don't know on that one.
This is an interesting one. Marvel's Deadpool VR. Didn't that just come out like a day ago?
Just come out, but is getting fantastic reviews.
Right.
Like,
really?
really, really good. And I watched the IGN review on that today, and it looks very good.
Sorry?
What's the general premise setup?
You are Deadpool. You're in first person.
Yeah.
But
Neil Patrick Harris is your voice.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, but surely so much of Deadpool is kind of the characterization that you see of him, like being Deadpool himself, might take away from it. No, a little bit without being able to see him, or
no, because I mean, a lot of it comes from his humor and his one-liners and his quips, and I think that translates, especially Neil Patrick Harris doing, by all accounts, a pretty good job of doing that. Also, it's like twin pistol, mainly. Like, you can pick up other weapons, but the main weapons are twin pistols and his katanas, which lends itself reasonably well to VR, I think. And graphically it's supposed to be really good. Apparently it doesn't run as well on the 3S. It looks a bit better on the MetaQuest 3. I
could have guessed that.
But other than that, it sounds like a fantastic game. It's apparently very well done. The upgrade paths are really good. The different levels are good. Humor's good. Like, it sounds really good. I'm a bit jealous that that's stuck on the Quest. But yeah.
Yes. The Midnight Walk, which is a great game. I don't know about the VR because PSVR 2.
I think I think there's other games that could have got on there more than some of the picks they picked. Again, the one I talked about today, Limines Arise, I think is a good pick to get on there. I'm not sure, like in terms of when it came out ahead of Deadpool. So if Deadpool got on there, it should have done, I think. So, but generally, it's not a bad list from what I know. But
Fair enough.
It is a good one because we can talk about this. We can do our own predictions as well. But also, winning my personal award for most pointless award, the most anticipated game.
Ooh.
You don't put that in an award ceremony. Like that's what you do at the end of whatever E3 is now.
Oh, bless.
Gamescom.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is in there like that's going to come
Grand-
out next year. It doesn't have to come out next year, but...
It will be out next year, I reckon. 007 First Light.
depends how many
I'm
people
looking
they
forward to
find.
that.
yes,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'll go. Let me say all these first, and then we can give our picks. You got 007 First Light. You got Grand Theft Auto 6. You got Marvel's Wolverine. You got Resident Evil Requiem. And you've got The Witcher 4.
Witcher 4, I doubt will come out next year. We'll see, but
No.
Does it have to come out? It just says most anticipated game.
that is true.
Yeah.
The game
By our
doesn't even
metrics,
have
it
to
does.
exist.
When we say
Technically, the game
most
doesn't have it. It could be
of the
Half-Life
game.
3. Could
Yeah.
be a valid winner, and that doesn't exist as far as we know. I would.
I'll be honest. The one that I'm most probably going to play the most of is going to be Grand Theft Auto 6. But the one that
Yeah.
I'm most looking forward to is actually Marvel's Wolverine because I really like the Spider-Man games and it's the same studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I mean, if through some miracle The Witch 4 comes out, that's probably one I'm looking forward to the most, I think.
My only concern with Marvel's Wolverine is that we haven't seen much of anything of it yet, and that makes me a bit hesitant that it will come out that soon. But I am very much looking forward to it. But I think my most anticipated out of those ones is possibly 007 First Light. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, okay.
I am looking forward to that as well. That's PlayStation exclusive, isn't it?
I believe so. I'm not.
Well,
100%
PlayStation
sure.
PC, I'm assuming.
Oh no,
but,
because
yeah.
Xbox has showed it in their showcase thing, so I don't.
Oh,
believe so.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I think that'll be a day one purchase for myself. This is good. Right. I think we'll just stick on the Game Awards. I quite like this.
All right, okay.
I don't know why I wrote an agenda. Best adaptation. Now, let's see who's seen all this stuff.
Right.
You got a Minecraft movie.
I haven't seen it.
I watched
I
it.
haven't seen it. Yeah. Why did you watch it? Can I just say?
We put it on in the office. It was hilarious. Sorry, the petrol station. It was
Yeah,
hilariously
you put
bad.
it on in the office in the petrol station.
Chicken jockey. Devil May Cry, the animated series on Netflix.
I haven't watched it.
I heard a lot of complaining about that. I didn't watch
Really?
All right.
I thought
Yeah.
people would like that, but okay, I might be wrong.
it. The Last of Us Season 2. I still haven't watched it.
I've watched most of it. I've been
I've
meaning to go
watched it.
back and watch the last couple of
I hear
episodes.
it's good.
I liked it.
Okay. I had a lot of complaints. People, but the comparisons to the video game specifically,
But
which I don't think either of you played.
I haven't
Last of Us
played the
Part
second
2, did
video
you?
game, so I don't care.
Yeah.
And I quite
That's
like
fair
to
enough.
catch up with the you know where the story was going because I did play the first game and then didn't play the second.
Splinter Cell Death Watch, which I did not know existed.
No, I
I've
just
It's an
forgot about
animated
that.
series.
heard good things, but I haven't watched it. Might go.
Yeah,
and do
it's
that
another
at some point.
Netflix
Alright.
animated series.
Yeah.
He looks like David. The character there looks like David Letterman wearing some night vision goggles.
Until Dawn, the feature film, which I've had on in the background. I was doing stuff. I need to actually watch it because I do actually want to watch it, even though I've heard it's awful.
Yeah, I've heard that is absolute dog poop.
Sony just
Wow.
can't do horror films.
Yeah.
What have we learned about the value of video game adaptations into other media?
We've got Fallout Season 2 coming, and I really
have,
like
actually.
season.
That is
I
very good.
really like
Yeah.
Season 1.
Yeah, season
Yeah.
one was very good. Hopefully they don't miss
Yeah.
that.
My partner's a really big fan of the Witcher TV show, which I've never been able to get past episode 2. So but she seems to love it. She's really fallen off since they switched out Henry Cavill for Liam Hemsworth.
I've
I
heard
was gonna
absolutely
say,
terrible things about the fourth season, so much that I haven't even bothered to go and try it. Apparently,
I think
viewing figures
Cool.
fell off a cliff as well. But yeah.
Yeah, she did a couple of episodes, and before she started watching, I went, "Oh, by the way, there's a Witcher tie-in movie they just released as well called The Rats." And she's like, "Oh, I'll watch that after I've watched the season." And then she was,
Nope.
she got a couple of episodes in. She went, "Well, I'm done with The Witcher." I go, "What about the movie?" She's like, "No, it's done. It's dead. They killed it." That was good. We should do a show. Oh, maybe that could be one of our extra shows this year. We'll just talk about like film adaptations of video games and TV shows and stuff.
Sounds like
I've
a
been
good
meaning.
one.
There's some stuff I've been meaning to get off my chest about the season 1 of The Last of Us that I've kept to myself for
really?
a while. So
Okay.
We'll let you have a rant.
for reasons.
We'll let you have a rant.
Do we know when
Oh,
Fallout Season 2 is coming? Because I was looking at it the other day and didn't
December?
work. Okay.
Yeah, December or January, I thought.
I can't remember. I'll know when it's out. I'll get a notification.
Get
All right,
a feeling in your lungs.
let's do it. The biggest award of them all.
Oh.
All right.
Content creator of the year. Which of these are people that Dan's heard of? Are you ready?
Okay.
I
me
guess
with
we're
them.
not in the running again, yeah?
No.
Timothy Kenneth James Hibbs.
Mr.
Right, here you go.
November gets my vote.
No looking these up, Dan. You got to tell
Right.
me who have you heard of here. Cardrill.
How are you spelling that?
Caedrel.
Nope.
What?
Cardrill. Kai Sinet.
How are you spelling that?
Bless you.
Kai Sinet. Kaicenat.
Oh, not E.T. No,
Please don't ask me to spell the next one because I will go brain dead. Moist Critical.
Oh, yeah, I like his vibe. I like his vibe.
I really heard of him.
Have you heard of him, Dan?
I like saying the word moist. So that's most of the way there.
Okay, so that's Dan's
Critically
front
moist,
runner.
Dan. Critically
But have you
moist.
actually heard of him, Dan?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
He's in Dispatch, by the way. He plays a kind of
Yeah.
version of Man-Bat. Sakurai Miko? Or Sakura
Nope.
Miko?
Nope.
I believe that's a VTuber, Dan.
Oh.
Ooh, a
VTuber.
VTuber. What's one of those when they're at home?
That's a person that has an anime avatar that does the talking. They do the talking and the avatar.
They do the
moves around.
talking?
And then, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good hand actions
Last
there.
one.
Great video
The
content. Yep.
Burnt Peanut, who doesn't have their own Wikipedia page, so I can't even look them up.
The burnt peanut.
The
The
burnt-
Burnt Peanut.
Right. You could have made any one of those up apart from Moist Critical, and I wouldn't have known which one you made up. Although I would have probably guessed the burnt peanut was made up. Because
I would
mine-
have gone for Moist Critical being made up just because it's exactly the kind of name that would amuse me, and that's why Coleman would say it.
If we didn't have a character limit for titles, I would call this episode the Burnt Peanut Appreciation Society. Or Burnt Peanut for Content Creator of the
I
Year.
kind of want to know Burnt Peanut. Who is Burnt Peanut?
I don't know. You should watch Moist Critical, though. I reckon you get along with him, Dan. He's very deadpan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Burnt Peanut. Google it.
Burnt Peanut.
Could someone explain the
is-
burnt peanut phenomenon to me? No.
Is that what the first answer?
Yep. Can someone explain?
Pensive-
That wasn't written by me. It's like, hello, could somebody explain the burnt peanut phenomenon to me?
I will be looking them up while I should be editing later. Pensive Games wants to say that they are also a VTuber. So there you go.
Oh.
They have an anime profile that they talk through.
Is it a peanut?
No, Tim, they're two different things.
Yes. Yeah, she's Burnt Peanut. Shall we do?
It looks like a peanut-based version of Skibbity Toilet or something. I don't know.
I was going to say let's do the best esports athlete, but none of them would have heard of them.
Who is it? Who are these people?
Oh,
No,
go on then.
no.
Brock
No.
Bork Sommerharder,
What?
Jung Chovy Jihon or Jihun,
Okay.
Nope.
Jason Forsaken Susanto.
Nope.
We were so cool and down with the kids. We're keeping it 100.
Yeah, we are. 6'7".
Kakaru Wanabe.
Oh,
Wanabe.
Watanabe.
Watanabe?
Sol Menard Leonardo.
Good.
Menardi.
It's like podcasting with the Reform Party. It's dreadful.
Oh, I think we should get them out, to be honest. There's
Whoa,
Union Jacks everywhere.
whoa.
Hold on, I've got Portsmouth behind me. Is there any Union
Yeah,
Jacks out there by the seafront? I haven't seen anything. And Matteo Zaiwu Harbut.
I think that was
That's-
Matthew Herbo.
No, Matteo.
And that's Matthew.
No,
It's like
You're
I
Matthew.
bless you, but like Matthew. It's kind of that.
pretty good.
Matthew, bless you. Anyway,
those were
that's
those are
that's
some of
several
the
minutes
Game
of all
Award
of our lives we're
nominations.
never getting back.
That was fun.
I feel so old.
Yep.
Hey, I mentioned
Thanks for the reassuring words. No, you're not, Dad. It's fine. You still got your finger on the pulse, popular culture. Tim's like, yeah, you're old.
Yeah, I'll
No,
get used to it.
I was
I'm
going to
used
see if
to
I
it
could
now.
find the
It's
sad
fine.
horn, but I can't find it.
the sad horn.
Anyway, sad horn.
Oh, right.
Could be that one.
I didn't know if you were looking for your own personal sad horn to turn into a slightly less sad horn. But
That's
there we
what Tim's doing right now. Not looking at his phone. He's just looking
go.
down at
Tim,
his
stop looking at
sad
your
horn.
phone.
I was saying what's coming to Game Pass.
All episode. It's been
Yeah.
Tim's top of his head.
Yeah.
Nice bald spot. We see.
People in glass houses. People in glass houses.
Coming my way. Mate, I've got a fucking glass dome.
Your
Whoops.
entire head is a bald spot. Your entire head is a bald spot.
Let's get out of here.
I think we should. Do you know what you need to do, though, before you get out of here? You need to go to bigredbarrel.com/store and buy things with my face on it. Buy stuff. Tim,
Like this.
mugs, they got my face on. T-shirts, they've got my face on. Other things probably have my face on as well. But it's not just my face. There's actual genuine quality artwork out there from very talented people from BRB. And you should probably put those things on a T-shirt or a mug or thing of your choosing instead. BigRedBarrel.com/store. Buy my face.
BigRedBarrel.com/store. Get the shirt that says.
Eating my dust.
And then Dan
Yeah,
will
boy.
put his face against your chest when you wear it.
Only if you wear it inside out.
Good point.
Only if you wear it inside out.
I'm
Otherwise,
wearing
that's,
all
the,
of our
that's the only
faces.
scenario in which you would have my face on the inside of your shirt going. No one wants that. No one. No one. Tim, let's move this
Yes.
on because I can feel imminently being cancelled creeping up on me.
Get.
Tuesday is a Tuesday. Tell us about Tuesday.
Tuesday is indeed a Tuesday, and each and every Tuesday we do an event called Tabletop Tuesday at the Loading Bar
Whoa.
in Stoke Newington. Each Tuesday we have a different feature game, and if you play that feature game, you have a chance of winning a copy of the game at the end of the evening. This week's
Whoa.
feature game is Dumb Questions to Ask Your Friends. Yeah, no such thing as a dumb question, apart from all of these questions, which aren't that dumb, but they're good. It's funny. It's a funny game. It's made by Big Potato Games, who make very good party games. This should be no
Yay.
exception. So if you want to come along, join the party, and possibly win a copy of the game just by coming along and trying it out in the evening, you can check more details, and are actually already detailed on the right-hand side of BigRedBarrel.com. There is a big button saying Tabletop Tuesdays. Click on that and you will get more details. Or you can go and check out the details on our meetup page. Search for Tabletop Tuesdays on meetup.com, or just come along to the Loading Bar in Stoke Newington each and every Tuesday, this Tuesday particularly, to play Dumb Questions to Ask Your Friends.
Tabletop
Excellent.
Tuesday at the Loading Bar in Stoke Newington. Be there for dumb questions to ask your friends. Tim, I found a game that I'm actually interested in that isn't Ticket to Ride or Jenga.
Oh, what's that?
Or I believe it was called Sound Waves or Sound Shapes, something like that. It's a card game where you have to identify what
I
the
thought you were gonna
noise
say
is
wavelength.
based on the waveform. And I went,
Oh, that's quite cool.
there's a game for Coleman.
Oh, there's a game called Wavelength that's a very good game, and I like to teach people because the instructions are a bit weird, but it's a very good game. But yeah, but I haven't heard of that.
Yeah. I've got to see if I can find that game again. I saw it randomly in a shop. I need to pick a copy of that up because I reckon that will be the game I trounce my entire family out at Christmas this year.
And let's face it, that's what the spirit of Christmas really is.
That's right. And alcohol.
Happy Christmas, everyone. I find that belligerence over playing something that should be light-hearted and fun when combined with alcohol is always a winning combination. So,
if you've enjoyed the show, you've got...
And remember, as ever, if you do go to Tabletop Tuesday, Tim loves it when you look him longingly in the eye. Stroke him on the side of the face using the back of your hand whilst whispering, "You're my favourite little peanut." That's what Tim loves. If you do all of those things, he will buy you stuff. Is what he will do.
None of what Dan says is true. Generally, but especially on this occasion.
All right.
And remember, when you go to Tabletop Tuesday, say the phrase that pays.
Come in my love cupboard.
Yay!
If you've enjoyed the show, you've got weird taste, but we love you all the same. Thank you very much for listening, or thank you very much for watching on YouTube, as you could do. You can find us on BigRedBarrel.com. That's the website that hosts this here podcast and other stuff and things. Go over there, check out things, check out stuff. It's great. Click on all the buttons, click on all the links. They'll take you to our social media. You can find us to all our social media pages, which is usually available on anything with a slash and a big red barrel at the end. That usually is how that works. Or you can find us on YouTube.
Don't slash in our barrel, please.
At Big Red Barrel. And you can find us on Discord. That's bigredbarrel.com/Discord. That will take you over to our Discord page. You can join and chat with fine folks that listen to this podcast, or maybe don't, and they used to do something with big. Maybe they used to listen to the Boom Show and they've never cancelled, and they still like talking to people.
Probably happened.
Should we just revive the Boom Show, but it's just us? Should we just revive all the shows, but it's just us three, and we just keep doing BRB UK, just chucking them on different
bad
feeds.
American accents? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Just
we
just
tried
keep
that
doing
once. It
BRB
went
UK.
terribly wrong. I seem to recall.
No, we just keep doing BRB UK, and then what we do is we just we'll swap out the theme tune, and then we'll just chuck it on a different feed each week, and then we'll be like,
See if
yeah,
they
look,
notice.
Boom's back, guys. Oh, look, Barrelcast back. The Blue Show. Anyone for BRB Flicks? The Geek Show. We're all back. The gang's all here. Maybe not.
No.
So yes, go there, chat, say hello to us, and all that stuff.
Yeah. So
Plugs
that's pretty
done.
much it. Pretty much
Yeah,
it.
plugs.
Go to all the places Carmen told you and left links
Yes.
for lovingly in the show notes for you. And all that's really left to do then, I suppose, is remind you that I have been Dan.
I might have been Tim.
Tim
Come
says,
in my love cupboard.
And most importantly, he loves it when you do.
and
So until
most
next
importantly,
time, dear listeners,
Never record my bell end.
so on that note, until next time, dear listeners, toodle bye.
Never record my bell end.
Poke it out or pull it back in. I actually hate VR. I don't like
Click
VR.
on Tim on the outro this week.
Alright, I'll probably just have a flicking session.
Filing the holes.
Big old monocles.
I'm not sure I can get my fist in.
Basically, no.
Ah! Hello.
I've resisted doing that. Zooming
something's
out
gone
the whole
wrong.
Show. I've been very well behaved. I didn't touch that slide
Worst
once.
episode ever.
Ever.
it's good.
The only news that I could see from that Xbox preview thing that
Silent Hill 2
Part of the
remake
preview
available
came
on Xbox.
Dave the Diver looks like it's coming. I'm not sure
Ooh.
if it's out or just coming to Game Pass. I couldn't work that out, but Dave the Diver in the Jungle coming out late 2025 apparently.
Where's he diving in the jungle?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. That seems silly.
Umbongo is involved.
A
big pool of Umbongo.
They drink that in the Congo.
yeah,
they
that's
do.
what I've heard.
The monkey
Again,
took a
I
bite
can
of it.
feel. I can
The
feel
monkey
the
took a batch of fruit
spectre
and put
of
it
me
with the
being
arm as the
cancelled.
rhino says, I know I could have done a mongo, a mongo,
No,
a
don't.
mongo. They drink it in the
No.
Congo. I'm not allowed to do the
No.
voice.
No, it's fine unless you
Dan.
do the voice.
You said this is the episode I was allowed to do the voice and put the makeup on.
Absolutely not.
I'm just gonna. This is how I kill the
No.
show. When I kill the podcast, I'm just going to put Meat Spin on, just on a loop.
Okay.
Jesus.
Speed run our cancellation. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
There's an O.
Yep.
And there's an O. Good.
Oh.
Oh,
Liked
no.
the Warcraft film when that came out. I know many don't. I liked the Warcraft film too. I saw it in the cinema. I was looking
It
forward
looked
to a
good. I
sequel.
didn't watch it.
Never happened, even though it made a lot of money in China. China. I thought that would be enough for it to keep going because that was like the big push for Chinese marketing films and stuff.
Are we allowed to talk about
No.
films and TV series? I don't think there's many. It was actually TV series. Films and TV series based on board and card games as well as video games, or is that not?
We're not talking about Battleship starring Rihanna, if that's what you're asking.
What? But that's the best film ever.
That's the bestest. Well, no.
Just a sneak peek just for the live stream viewers, but you know what? One of our shows will have to be this year.
What?
You ready, Phil Old? The 20th anniversary of the Xbox 360.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. 360. Wow.
Wow.
One of the young guys at work.
What was
I
your
sort of leaned
favourite
over to
Red
him
Ring
and I
of
went-
Death?
And I went, here's a fun fact for you. The Xbox 360 came out 20 years ago today. And they went, I was like, that's how I felt when that happened to the PlayStation.
Jesus.
All right. Shall we go?
Why are we so old? Why?
We are so old. Tim's literally aging in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
He is. He's
Mhm.
yeah, because he can't focus on his phone properly.
I've got to add a new outro video. There we go.
Have you?
Cool. All right.
All right.
Ending the stream. Au revoir.
Bye bye.
Tim wants to talk about the Angry Birds films. True. Bye.
Beak.